Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is Eileen with Unique Gifts and Decor by Lady Di. Happy Wednesday to everybody, or should I say, happy hump day to everybody. Hoping everybody is having a wonderful day or had a wonderful day, depends on when you're watching my video. You guys, it has been a beautiful day here in North Carolina. Weather-wise, it was a little cool this morning. However, throughout the day, it had lightened up, and it was like in the early, I say kind of about 72 today. So it's supposed to be nice the majority of this week, but next week, y'all, it's supposed to be a little cool and cold. So we're going to enjoy the rest of this week, and I'm hoping you guys are having beautiful weather in your neighborhood. But you guys, we've got 2 more days to the weekend, so I'm excited about that. It's kind of been a kind of off and on kind of busy week so far, but I am looking forward to kind of getting some things done for this weekend, basically. And you guys, we're in November already. Where did this year go? I just kind of looking back and remember January really just came in, and here we are now in November, okay? I hate to say it, y'all, but Thanksgiving and Christmas is right around the corner. I know. But for us gift makers, y'all, this is our busy time. It's just coming up. After Christmas, we got in the new year, it's Valentine's. It's just back-to-back holidays. So we're getting ready for our busy season. I know some of y'all got fall festivals coming up, and I've got 2 vendor events coming up. I know I've got one in November the 21st and 22nd. It's in Winston-Salem, North Carolina at Haynes Mall. It's a 2-day event. Vendors will be outside and inside the mall. So then I have one, that's the week before Thanksgiving. And then I have one week after Thanksgiving, which is on December, I think it's the 6th and 7th. That's weekend. So I'm only going to be out there inside the mall on the Saturdays on both of those events, because y'all know I'm a football fan. The Dallas Cowboys are my favorite team. Yes, I'm in the Carolinas, but Carolina Panthers are my second team. But I have to watch my Cowboys on Sundays. So I'm only signed up for Saturday. So if you are in the Winston-Salem, Kernersville, Clemens, Greensboro, Burlington area, if you're out in the Triad area, please come out and support the vendors on those 2 days. Let's see. I know they got a lot of vendors out there, and it's in the mall, so we're going to probably be out in the open areas with our booths. So, and that there are going to be people on the outside as well. So it's a big thing. I think it's a holiday market event. So she does it every year. They do it every year. So it's a big to-do. So, yeah. But anyway, that's why I'm getting all these gifts together. I've been working on them for a while because got a lot of things going on in end of this year. So I know I got over 500 gifts already done, because it's back-to-back vendor events, as well as I'm trying to sell. I'm posting on my web, on Facebook and different platforms as well. So if you go back and look at any of my videos, and if you see anything in there that you would like, just DM me, and I can definitely give you a price on there. I do deliver locally as well. You can pick up as well. I do ship, so if you see something, I can definitely get it to you. My prices are very reasonable. I know this time, because of this crazy shutdown, I am very mindful of people's situations, but again, I understand. So if you're looking for something pretty reasonable, I'm your girl, okay? So anyway, I want to show you guys a gift that I am designing. I found these little benches in one of my hauls. I hope you all have seen. Go back and look at some of my hauls. Y'all, I wasn't planning on doing any shopping, but I found some great deals. So if you all want to go check those out. But I found these 3 little benches. Now I've got one of my designs on here already. But I found one butterfly blue, and I found 2 of the pink ones. So I'm using this design today, okay? So as I tell you guys on my previous videos, I'm sorry, y'all, my mouth is dry. And I'm trying to drink more water. I got off course, but I'm getting back on course. But anyway, you guys, as I told you guys on my previous videos, when you're designing a gift, it does not have to be in a basket. It does not have to be in a box. A gift is a gift, okay? It can be in a mug. It can be in a planner. It can even be on a charger plate, okay? Any base will do. So I'm going to use this charger plate. It's a pretty blue charger plate for this design. So I'm going to put this stand on this charger plate. Now this is, I've got a washcloth that I designed in, I folded it as a heart. And I put one of my Temu roses with the leaves on top of the washcloth. So I'm going to put the stand on the charger, and I'm going to glue it down with some glue dots so it will not move while I am really transporting it, as well as while I'm designing right here. And also, I've got a gift set that I got I'm going to use on this design. And the box on the gift set is so pretty, you guys. This is the box that I'm going to use. But I didn't want to sit the box on top right here. Y'all know that's just not me. I do things differently. Unique Gifts and Decor by Lady Di. So I'm doing things differently. So I do think out the box when I'm designing my gifts. So I took everything out the box, and I did want to use part of the box because look how pretty the box is. So on the outside, on the back of the box, it has everything that's in the box. But I definitely wanted to incorporate this pretty design in the gift. And I definitely need a backer so that it can hold up my gifts, okay? So I am attaching the items to the back of the backer. So it comes with bubble bath. It comes with the bath soap, and it also comes with the body scrub. So I'm going to glue dot on the bottom of here each item to the backer. And I had an empty space here, y'all, so that's why I ended up putting the washcloth on top here, because there's only 3 items, and I didn't want to have that empty space there. I know sometimes when we have empty spaces on our in our gifts, we end up putting maybe things that really, just because it matches color coordinated, it kind of really doesn't go with the items, for instance. And I've done it in the past, and I think we kind of need to get better when we're doing our gifts. Say, for instance, we have a space, we might put a tumbler there or some hand sanitizer or something that's going to make that space fill in where it won't be empty. But we have to do better, you guys, where we got to make sure everything coordinates together. And say, for instance, if you got everything red in a gift. For instance, we got a red purse, a red wallet, a red perfume. Then we're going to turn around. We got an empty space. We're going to put a red tumbler. Well, honestly, y'all, what does a red tumbler have to do with a purse, a perfume, and a wallet? It really doesn't. Maybe some people might walk outside. They have their tumbler with them, you know, the water bottle. Everybody doesn't do that. But we're designing because it's going to fit the space. We need, you know, it's an empty space there. But we need to really think more about how we're designing the gift. Yeah, it has an empty space there, but does it really go together? You know, and I've been guilty in the past because I needed to fill that space. But if you think about it, how many tumblers have we put in these people's baskets when we've designed them, y'all? Really? They might be sick of the tumblers, but, you know, again, Are we just doing it to fill the space, or is it really going with the gift? So we got to be more mindful of the things that we're putting in our baskets when we're designing them, you know? I just was sitting down thinking about that, and I mean, I guess you just got to be more mindful of things, you guys. So right here, y'all remember these little jars that I got the other day? I was thinking how I could put it here. So I got the bath salts I put in here. I did my little sign here. And I didn't color coordinate it because my color paper was in my office, and I have all these gifts in my office in boxes, and I couldn't get to it, but I could get to my white paper. So I did type bath salts here. I put the string around it, and this is how it is. But I'll probably do color paper next time, but for time purposes, this is how it's going to go. So y'all, this is how the gift is looking. I think it's going to be a very cute gift here. I think it turned out very well. So what I'm going to do is I am going to cello wrap this one. And let me show y'all how I'm going to do this right quick. So I've got this cello wrap from Temu, and it's got some little dots on it, as you all can see here. So I cut a long piece here. Didn't want to shrink wrap it because I didn't want to shrink wrap it. So I'm going to show how this is going to work. I know it's a little long, but I'd rather have it look too long than not enough here. Okay, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Tape, 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 tape. Scissors. All right, so that's where we're at so far. Here, let me cut this part off the back here. Tighten that up. Take this down on this side here. And we always use clear tape, you guys. Transparent tape, because you don't want to use that foggy tape or it looks yucky. And you're going to take the excess up under the charger plate. Take this excess right here. That's gonna wrap like that, okay? Now this is my pull bow. Usually I make my bows for you guys. I have so many that I have to do. So I got these bows from Amazon. And this is gonna work perfectly for this one. So we're just gonna use these pull bows. And we're gonna call it a day here. And this is this gift, okay? So that's one down. And I'm gonna show you this one. So this is the pink one that I did. Same concept, okay? And it's the same gift set. And we're gonna do the same thing on how we're gonna wrap it. And it's so much easier wrapping them this way. I could have put them in a bag with you guys. I really got this paper from Temu, and I've had it for a while. I think I got it for Valentine's Day last year, well this year. And it's just been sitting there in my stockpile. And I said, girl, you really got to start using some of this stuff. No, I got a lot. I didn't know how it's gonna do, y'all. So just I think it's so cute with this with the bench. Let's put some more glue dots because that's not gonna work. I don't want it to come loose. Everything's in place. Now let's tie her down. And I can definitely use this excess. Really, probably just tie a mug or something. Use it to use a small mug, you know, when I'm do that. Come on, tape. Unbelievable. I hate when it does that. You lose the end on the tape. Thought I had another roll over here somewhere. Up. There we go. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Fighting with tape today. That's all I need to do. Okay, so this is my bow, my pretty fuchsia bow. That's gonna go on here. Y'all, this is, ugh. Man, that ain't gonna work. Fix those tails. Okay, this is this one. Okay, now this is the third one I've got, you guys. So this is the, it's another gift set. Same concept. So we're gonna wrap this one as well. So I think I did due diligence with these little benches. Again, when I am going to talk with my potential customers, they definitely have a nice charger. They can use it after the fact as well. They have a nice bench they can put some items on. And they do have a nice basket. So again, they've got definitely some nice items once they disassemble the gift that they can use going forward. I do like to make sure that my customers use everything in their gift, so they can't say, if I've received gifts, and to be honest, I can only use some of the things in the gift, not everything. So that's a plus, whereas when you receive the gift, you can definitely use everything in there, and where they will not be disappointed. And that's a plus for the designer as well as the person who's giving the gift. So it's a win-win on both ends. Well, that I did cut a lot of paper on there, but it will be used again. I can definitely use the excess on something else. And a zip tie here. Have you guys changed y'all's clocks back yet? I have not. I'm sitting there looking, I have not even forgot to change my clocks back, all of them last Sunday. I know I have not changed any of them in none of my bedrooms upstairs. Just mine. That's crazy. But nope. I did on my, I didn't even do it on my stove here, y'all. Wow. That's crazy. I'll get to it, y'all. I know the one in my powder room, I just recently had changed that probably this summer from the last time the time changed. It just, that's not really one thing that's on my mind is changing the clock unless the batteries go dead. That's when I end up changing it. So, go figure, you guys. So anyway, I've got this light pink one here. That's gonna go on this one. So again, I think these gifts turned out very well. I am very pleased on how I designed these. I gotta pat myself on the back sometimes. Because again, when I see stuff, It'd be in my head. And I don't know how when I get home what things that I have that will go with these things in my inventory. I know I have something. So y'all, this is how this one looks. So you guys, let me know what you think about these gifts and how I use these benches. Again, if you see something that you do like, please DM me and I will definitely give you a price. Again, if you are locally, we can definitely get together and I can definitely deliver them to you, or you can definitely, if you need them shipped to you, I can definitely ship them to you. So thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Till the next video, you guys be blessed and have a nice evening. Bye-bye.